started the podcast
it's
too
bad,
late.
bro. It's so bad. Like some days, and I'm finding them more often than not. Like everything you do can drive me nuts. Like I can fucking, I don't know why, dude. It's crazy. Like this kid, bro. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been
Tell us
mean
more.
to you about it.
What have I been doing?
It's just
So
like
let's
when
have an
you're around
intervention.
someone for so much, you know. Sometimes you're just like, I don't like your face right now. Like,
feel hurt.
like tighten that. Why is that so loose?
I feel hurt by that. I really do.
Well, don't
What hurts you about it, Chris?
don't be.
You know, man, because I just try my best
No, that's
To
the
be-
problem. You don't try your best
to be a good person and a good brother to him. But
You-
it's like nothing I do is good enough.
You're not a good roommate. I'll call it.
Why am I not a good roommate?
Maybe because you farted on him before.
That's a good
that's
one.
just playful banter, you know?
I don't know. You know,
What
just
is it?
Like
What's the
ahead.
thing?
the
Air it out.
The most recent thing was the fact that I came home last night. You're home all day. You're off, and the bag with the Umbertos is still in the kitchen. Like you didn't go outside.
Not very much yesterday, no.
You didn't because you didn't even take in the mail.
No, I didn't.
I was like, this kid hibernated today. He didn't leave the house.
No, I did. I just didn't. I didn't take the
He
garbage
clocked
out.
out.
But I
You
took it
guys-
out today. So fuck you.
You guys are a
didn't put it out.
married couple.
No.
Why
You
didn't
know
you
what-
put it out?
You know what his problem is? You know what his problem is?
What is it?
Wait, but
And
you're
it's
not
probably
listening.
the same thing for me.
You didn't
It's
put it
because
out.
I don't do things on your time. Yes, I did.
You put the garbage out? Out?
No, I just put the Umberto's
Yeah,
bag out
But it goes out tonight. Why didn't you put it out? I got to put it out after now.
in case we had more garbage, bro. I wait till the end of the night.
Oh, that's just an excuse.
Think it's a cop out?
It's a cop out.
Might be a
It's
cop
not a
out.
cop out. It's not a cop out. No, the thing that
It's
why
these
it
little
bothers
things,
you
you know?
and why it bothers me is because I'm not doing it on your time.
No, but
Like,
you know
I
what?
don't do things on your time.
Can I respond?
No.
I knew you were going to say no.
You're not allowed.
No, so my thing is like my time is literally 9-10 o'clock when I come home from work, and it's like I've been cleaning up, throwing it out,
Okay, so who
fucking
gives
working all day,
fucking go to bed?
but I can't. I'm in that mode, and I have subtle OCD.
So then don't complain about it.
Subtle
So I
OCD?
come home, there's garbage. I gotta do this. When I have to put the garbage out or the recycle out after work, like you know, when I come home and it's out, I'm like, it really does mean a lot to me. I'm like, wow. Because I don't know, it's not.
you guys are
it's
not
not where
It's just the little things.
It's not
Little
whether
things
you
that
thought about
counts.
me. It's you thought about like here. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the garbage was out tonight. Let me
I
put it out.
do. You make me out like to be like
No.
some lazy piece
No,
of
no, you know what it
that
is.
doesn't do anything.
You've been
I
good.
washed the dishes today. I do everything.
You've been good. You've been really good.
Yeah. So
You
so
have.
then what is this?
I just want like 100%.
Now
honestly.
I want you to be a little bit more realistic and ask. I want you to ask Chris.
This is marriage counseling.
This is the shrink over here.
I
James
want
is
you
the
to
shrink.
ask Chris what he would want from you
What do you want from me?
in this relationship.
Let's see.
What do I don't do anything.
Um.
Come on.
No, I mean realistically, like when you set your freaking 9 alarms in the morning
Okay, that's one thing.
and they go off, and then you get in the shower and it's just the alarms just.
I always
You hold a good point, Chris. Hold
That
on one
happened to
second.
you,
Now,
James.
now tell me, do you think you could lessen the amount of times you
so the backing behind the alarm thing is I'm really not good. It's like I have
It's,
like
but remember, it's always a give and take.
yeah, but this isn't it doesn't even have to do with you because it's like if I don't set those alarms, I might not wake up and I'll be late to work.
Okay, Chris, tell me something. What's something
See?
that
I'm
you
always on the
want?
fucking shit end of the
If
stick.
I
man.
don't hold
What's
on, if
something-
I don't set
tell
the
Chris-
if I don't set the 9:30 the emergency alarm and I pass the 9:15, I'm
No,
done.
no. See, you're
Capooched.
May I?
Go for it.
You're breezing over the main, easy, simple solution here.
What?
all that's great and good. You need the emergency alarm. I understand. You got to get to work. You got to make money. You got to pay the bills, right?
This past week, it's been 9:30.
Understood. But before you get in the shower, do you or do you not have the ability to turn the alarm off?
I forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found the problem.
No, that would piss me off too. I get that. I totally get that.
Listen,
But you know, it's this all stems around just me being literally the worst morning person in America. Because
that irks me too.
because I wake up and it's like, okay, I don't wake up and have like, I get ready I don't have to rush and I get to work on time. We're like a couple minutes late, which is like normal for me. Not a good precedent.
all
Whatever.
right, New Year's resolution.
But
Moving on.
You're done.
You got something? Anything?
yeah,
Too
I
much
just-
screen
Shake
time.
and bake
No,
it.
because when I wake up, I just have to boom. I have to get in the shower.
You gotta go.
You do.
That's how I like start to
Yeah.
actually wake up. But you said New Year's. Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
You got this.
You said New Year's resolution, and that was my New Year's resolution last year: is to be better in the morning. I'm still trying to get there.
Well,
Yeah,
1
you
year
know what?
later, and then
Keep working on it, bud.
You'll get
still-
there. You'll get there eventually.
Still in the hole.
Listen,
dreams don't die unless you put them under the bed.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Can
Better
can
luck
we
next
strike
time.
that from the
no,
record?
that's staying in. They're gonna hear
Where's my
that.
chapstick?
I don't like that.
That
That wasn't my best
Rewind.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Anyway,
You know,
hope
I
you guys
go to work-
enjoyed our little.
My lips have been chapped.
No,
Yeah,
he's
too.
done. No. Well, you're done.
I bring
what?
I bring chapstick
What
to
does
work
that have to
every
do
day.
with
No, it's
never
good.
put it on. The fuck's that about?
I don't know.
I don't know. You should start putting it on. Bro.
I don't know. We
My
need
lips
help
chapped.
here. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us. This is the How We Doing podcast, episode 87.
87.
Why don't you
87.
It was like partially a question, but not really.
dude?
Episode 87.
Dude.
Thank you for what?
All
Dude?
it takes is just know what episode number it is and say it with confidence.
I didn't know what it
How are
was
they
when I
supposed to know?
started it. But if you wouldn't have just said anything, I wouldn't have to go over a whole spiel about how I didn't know it. You're supposed to be on my team.
It's good.
You're supposed to be on my team.
Yeah, we are a team, and I'm making you better.
And you're totally throwing me under the bus.
I'm making you better.
You are too much to handle.
Yeah.
Too hot to handle. Shut up in your crew neck.
I'm
over
enjoying
there.
this podcast.
Is that what you call this? A crew neck?
Yeah.
Dan, that's what it is?
It is.
I guess it looks like a sweater.
What
I
is he?
call it a-
What is he? Your dad?
I
It's a
call it a
sweater,
sweater.
crew neck.
I'm
It's a
a
crew neck.
stylist,
It's a
dude.
crew.
I'm trying
That
to
is a
make this
crew
look
neck,
better.
though. That's crew neck.
So
Like
you're
I
wearing
was
a crew neck,
saying,
too.
episode.
I call it a sweater.
James looked cool. in it, though.
Yeah, that one's dope.
No doubt.
Episode 87.
Episode 87.
Are
Episode
you going to the mall
87.
today? Couch.
Episode 87. This
Couch.
is the How We
Gorilla.
Doing podcast. Right, ladies?
This guy's sleeping in my room tonight.
That is right.
Yeah, this is a podcast. I don't really even know what we're doing here.
We're
But
we're talking on. We're just talking.
We're
on.
just shingles.
yeah,
baby.
we're three. We're
Yeah.
three brothers from where it doesn't matter.
New
But
York. It doesn't matter.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
When we were in Epcot and
Doesn't
we
matter,
were
we were
just
rubbed.
like, I can't even describe what we were as a group of people. It was like madness happening in Epcot while the lights were turning off. It was closing, and all I said to people, I was like, "We're from New York. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say."
Yeah, You guys were
Summed it up pretty well.
an interesting group on that day. But yeah, we're gonna try to be an interesting group for you over the next course of maybe a half hour or so, hopefully.
45, maybe something.
Because I got a feeling about this guy tonight. I don't know how long I could last here.
I don't know.
But yeah, what are we getting into this week on the How We Doing podcast? Actually, before we do that, no, stop.
Keep
Stop.
chugging along, bud.
Before we do that, James over here is going to give you a little shindig about what we're all about. So James, take it away.
Yeah, you
partner.
got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. How we doing podcast? How you doing, baby? How we doing? Okay, it's about the we. All right, not about you, not about me, but it's about the we. That's what we speak about here on the How We Doing pod. We tell you to hold the freaking door. It's just as simple as that. Hold the freaking door. Okay, make somebody smile. Don't be a miserable. Okay, these are simple rules of the How We Doing pod. We're creating a community. Become part of it. If you're not, take a walk, come back, join it. I don't know what you want to do with yourself, but we're doing something here. You're doing nothing there. We're doing something here. Come over here. But yeah, we're excited to be here. We're going to be talking about quite a few things. We got a little sports talk. We got a little Nico's notes. We got going on in the mix. Okay, we also are going to be talking about togetherness because fucking that's what we do. It's going to be good though. You'll see what I mean.
Together.
Stay around. Not only a podcast, but we're a movement, and
Yeah, we're gonna move you.
We're gonna
Touch
be
the
the
Move
light,
them
we're
out.
gonna shake you up.
That's
We're the
right.
vibe. We the vibe. We the vibe. Okay, so pick up your cups, whatever you got. Take a nice sip. Take a nice deep breath as we pull you away from the craziness and nurture our minds. How we doing, baby.
How we
Welcome to the
doing, baby?
How we doing, baby?
Nope.
We're doing a podcast.
Nope, flashbacks.
We should have made a Christmas song.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. After this pause out,
We should.
It'll be Christmas time. You listen to it. Merry
It's
Christmas.
the How We Doing
Happy
season.
Hanukkah. All those
We
things.
should.
You know, Chris.
So
Hanukkah
watch
falls
our
on
pod.
Christmas this year.
Why are you saying that to me? Because I'm Jewish?
You are.
You are.
Are you taking offense?
No, you are.
No.
No, I
Like,
am.
are you telling me that because I'm Jewish?
I am,
Well,
actually.
my thing is, what is Kwanzaa?
I think that's for Filipino people.
No.
Kwanzaa?
No, isn't it for black people?
African.
It's African.
Should I? What am I supposed to say? African or black? I don't. fucking
Well,
know.
Unless they originate from Africa, they're not gonna
Did
celebrate
you
it.
hear this guy jump down my throat right there? Not
Well-
even attentive. African.
I got
man.
what he was saying, though. You know, like I don't think like an American.
It's not for the blacks.
I don't think an American black family is getting into Kwanzaa. You know?
Look it up, Dan, because I'm tired. We were talking about it at work. I don't know what it is.
Hold on, I'm gonna call a black guy.
you
not
got a
gonna
black?
answer.
You got a black guy?
I got
I got a guy.
got a
Live on
black
their
guy
own
on,
time. He's
on
not
call.
gonna answer.
Call a black guy.
Created in 1966. You can't make a holiday in 1966. That's not a real holiday.
Wait,
Real holiday is like
1966 is when it was-
fucking BC, 1700s. You can't be right.
Yeah, that's like
Wait, scroll
build
back
as you
up.
go. That's not an acceptable method of
No,
madness.
I want to see. Kwanzaa comes from the Swahili phrase "matunda ya Kwanzaa." Is that like Hakuna Matata,
Close.
which means first fruits? Oh, because black people we originated from Africa, so I get that.
Oh,
Sure.
shit.
Okay.
7 guiding principles. Okay,
I thought you
scroll
were
down.
about to say something
Wait, no,
else
because
about
I really
black
want,
people.
I really want. I would never. Scroll down, Dan. More, yeah. So Kwanzaa celebrations include lighting a kinara, which holds 7 candles. How many does a menorah have?
12.
12. 7 versus 12.
No, I think it's 8.
Communal
Yeah, I
communal
thought it was 8.
feast called karamu. Singing, dancing, storytelling, reading poetry, African drumming. I like the African drumming. Reflecting on the past year, setting goals for the future. That's nice.
Nice Kwanzaa.
You know what? It's just I've never, like Jewish people in your school growing up. You're like, oh, you celebrate Hanukkah. They talk about the 7 nights, or whatever.
8.
Sorry, 8 crazy nights. But I never really encountered a person that's like, oh, I celebrate Kwanzaa.
Well, yeah, because I don't think it's really all that common. You know,
Is it
in
not
America.
Americanized? But it's an African American. It's an African American holiday.
No, it's not.
That's what it said.
The courts get off of that.
The courts get off for it.
They do
Good for them.
For Kwanzaa?
for Kwanzaa.
Is Kwanzaa only one day? I thought
No,
it's 7.
It's 7 days, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they light a Kinera instead of a menorah.
It's a Kanara versus the menorah.
Huh.
7 versus
Canara.
15.
Why don't we light anything?
Wait, did
We
you
light
really mean that when
candles.
you say Canara?
No, we don't.
Canara?
We light the
Kinera?
Christmas tree, you jackass.
It's true.
Look at it, Martha. It's beautiful.
We do light the Christmas
Us
tree.
Americans, we put a
But-
bunch of shiny lights on a Christmas tree.
We want to put something
and
on
the
fire.
Jews just light a little menorah.
Yes.
All right, relax.
It's one of the most pagan.
They get to
holidays
use a lighter and
known to man.
and
What's a
spark
pagan
it up.
holiday?
welcome. What?
What's pagan holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas is technically a pagan holiday, and Santa actually represents Satan.
Yeah, I know. We all know that shit.
But that's not what we're here to talk about, because Christmas is time for togetherness
Yeah.
and for sharing gifts
It's about family, man.
and getting drunk. Have yourself a drink.
Freak
Don't get too
yeah.
drunk. I'm drunk.
Have 2
Fuck it.
drinks. Don't get too drunk.
Don't get to drink
That's what you
on
meant.
Christmas.
Don't get too drink on Trothus. All right. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, moving on. Like I don't know. How was your week or something?
I don't know what day is it. Thursday.
Thursday. Come on.
Bro, I haven't known
Um,
what day it was the past 3 days. I'm all out of whack.
Yeah, you telling me?
You all whacked
I don't
out.
know what's going
Maybe
on.
you guys are both whacked out, and that's why you guys are like, a little.
I think I
Getting
just
on
need
each
to
other's nerves.
sleep for a freaking whole day.
I think something's going on.
You guys got to roll around in the mud.
No, hold on. I think
we were talking about.
I
mud
think
before.
something is going on. I think something's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
I think you're right.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Like the
Run with
UFOs.
that shit.
Something not good.
What? I was going for good.
No.
What do you mean? Like what? You're just speaking ultimatums. Only
No, he's dancing around it. He's
only
dancing around
Sith
it.
deal
I
in
don't know.
ultimatums. Is that it?
What?
Absolutes.
Only Siths deal in absolutes.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
it's not an absolute. I have a feeling something's gonna happen in this world, man. I don't know what, but like
Maybe it's the
a boat's
drones.
gonna freaking sink, a submarine's gonna crash into a helicopter.
Bro, what the?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, the stuff I've been reading, bro. I think there's a psyop coming.
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen memes about a psyop. That's how deep I am into
I
it. We
think there's
laugh
a psyop
about it.
coming,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Because
look,
what
we,
the-
we all,
Positivity,
I don't know.
movement, culture pod, and something's gonna watch out.
Well, listen,
Look
we-
both
yeah,
ways.
I don't know
we
where all
talk
this
we
happened.
talk about our feelings here, and that's just how I feel.
You know what? You have every right to your feelings,
We'll
and I'm
pray
happy
on
that
it.
you shared your feelings on the podcast.
Okay.
Got
Pray
it.
on it that it only good things happen, and
All right.
if those things do happen, that we deal with it as one tribe.
Yeah.
Yes.
we get through it.
Absolutely fantastic. But something that is happening, January 21st, all of the planets are aligning.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Donnie's back in office.
Donnie is back. in
I'll be
office.
there.
Well, that's a freaking onomatopoeia if I'd ever seen one. I don't know the right
Wow.
word, but planets are aligning. Donald Trump's getting back in office. Shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't even. I know that in 2024.
That's like a
we
real
were saying
eclipse
the
right
whole,
there, you
the
know?
whole time. We're like we've been saying, like, oh yeah, the stars are aligning. The stars are aligning.
The planets are
literally said it.
aligning.
Dad literally said it to me the other day, and now I find out yesterday
Wow.
that they actually are.
6 planets visible in the night. They're going to be visible in the night sky.
Except the two. That's right, because Uranus and
Bro,
whatever other one is.
How are they going to take Pluto away like that, bro?
Poor Pluto.
Yeah.
That's like the last kid that gets picked on the kickball team.
You know what? There's probably
he's
there's
not even a
probably
player.
something on Pluto that they don't want us to know about. So they just cast it from
So how many
everybody's,
planets are there?
memory.
Supposed to be 8.
But there's 7. No.
It's like the
6
menorah.
planets visible.
What's the farthest planet from the sun?
Uranus.
Uranus, and there's another one.
Are you sure?
That
We'll
was
see
a
it.
guess, but
Donnie,
Dan
to help
probably
us
knows.
out.
I think
help
it's
us out
Saturn,
here.
isn't it?
No.
You might be right.
Mars isn't far because we've been to Mars. I
I
think.
think he's right. Uranus,
Wow, bro. I do have just
Neptune.
instinctual
It's
fucking
Neptune?
genius
Yeah.
sometimes.
Is that the order right there?
You do.
Bro, Pluto is a planet, dude. It's the only planet that starts with a P. How are they gonna take it away?
Why was Pluto deemed not a planet?
It's too small.
Too small.
So for how long was Pluto a planet? For?
They're like, oh, we f***ed up, guys.
Yeah.
You got the dimensions wrong on the planet. The circumference is just not matching up.
Mercury's 36 million miles, 67 million miles. Uranus and Neptune's the furthest. Okay. Wait, but that's distance from the sun.
Yeah. So that's the order that they're in. So
Is that what we
Neptune
were
the
referring
furthest.
to, or,
Yeah.
or furthest from Earth?
It still would be Neptune.
Oh, so Venus is closer to the sun than us.
That's why it's not livable.
And Mercury.
It's too hot. Mercury, that shit looks burnt.
Mercury.
Pluto was considered a planet for 76 years until from 1930 until 2006. Who's the jerk?
It's like-
freaking scientist.
Where were you when Pluto was deemed not a planet?
It's like there was a new height requirement and got booted out.
You can't get on the ride.
Yeah.
Who? Dan, give me some more. Who's the
to ride these right all the
who's the Einstein that's like, oh nope, Pluto can't make the cut. We've been wrong.
And then by Einstein's measures, props up.
Einstein actually said, all right, fine. If Einstein said it, he's right.
Like, does it really matter?
no, probably doesn't. But hey,
Pluto was the furthest from the sun, right?
Would have been, yeah.
Pluto's status had been ongoing since. Yeah, some astronomers were unhappy with the decision. Yeah, We're three of those astronomers. We're
Yeah.
not astonished by this as astronomers.
No, we are.
We all baffled.
We are astonished.
Yeah, 'cause they have to redefine the definition for it.
Still
That means
baffled.
there's big money behind it.
They had to redefine the definition of a planet to get
Bro,
Pluto out of there.
we should take
Wow,
a deep
sounds like
dive
politics.
into this.
Holy man.
Wait, they had to redefine the definition to get Pluto in or out.
Out.
Out. It's like politics.
They just changed the rules.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to dive into this, Povey. I know you're listening, and we're gonna talk about this one. This is like flat Earth type
Justice for Pluto.
justice for Pluto.
Yeah.
Get 'em
Free
back.
Pluto. It's
Free Pluto.
Look. It says it's a dwarf planet. How are you gonna call it a dwarf? Yo,
Wow, that's
You know,
that's racist.
Bro, that's- now it's like- this
this
is
is cancel
like-
culture. You know, I think that person should be canceled. That called it dwarf.
this is like heinous, like hate. Stop the
wrong.
hate. Like,
It's
bro,
I think
wrong.
that's what you.
How
I think,
could they
I think
discriminate?
that's an oxymoron.
we're speaking in too many words. I don't know.
All right.
So I'm
well,
lost.
hey, what are we gonna do? Maybe move on.
Maybe.
Bring back Pluto.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Bring back Pluto.
That's so stupid. Like, how could you go back on your word? Like, oh, you know what? It's not.
Makes you question everything about space. Is it even real?
Might not be.
My perception of space is very cogged
Well,
because I believe in the flat earth as the Bible depicts. So when you believe that, then I don't exactly understand how it works beyond
Wait.
the firmament.
So, this is interesting.
Yes, I just said that.
You
yes.
believe that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, and so do you, Chris. Look at you being fake, not saying it on the pod.
No. I don't know.
Okay,
So I can't say that it's one or the other.
that's a start. But do you acknowledge that the possibility that we could definitely be a part of something way bigger, and they don't tell us for a certain reason
But if
to
the
keep us where we are?
if the Earth was flat,
Mm-hmm.
like you would fall off. No.
Oh my God, dude! They were saying that with Columbus. Come on, dude.
no.
It's a firmament.
So what's on the outside?
Water. So the sky is blue. I mean,
Dan.
I'm reading other stuff. Sorry.
Welcome to the How We Do
Yeah,
It
kid-
pod.
Dan's sitting this one out, who would
Can-
probably be my biggest like
Hold on. I'm
This
reading
help
other shit.
right now.
Google might put us on their Instagram or something for this
When
one.
does
but-
Zodiac ever change? Dan, what do you want, bro?
Nah, because I've been talking to my cousin who's big in astrology, and it's like the zodiac is changing.
So we're paying you, and you're just doing your own personal research during the podcast. Is that what's happening?
Because we were talking about the planets aligning.
Unbelievable.
Okay,
Then just
all right. You
just
made
look
it-
up
the
a
theory of
simple
relativity.
easy question.
What's up?
Is the Earth round?
Oh yes.
No, it's not good. That's not good.
I just need you to look it up.
Well, my
Because
thing,
like obviously going to say no. It's going to say it's going to say yes, that it's round. It's
but
going
they
to
say
that's
it's
what it's gonna say.
ovular, actually.
Yeah, but you know,
Excuse me.
look,
Yeah.
it is flat. Whatever you want to believe, you could believe. But
See, there's the
it
confidence
is
I need.
it is a firmament. It is covered in a very thick layer that man cannot break through. It's just an impossibility. We can make the biggest freaking rocket ship we want. It doesn't matter. And yeah, above that is water, and it's articulated in Genesis how that is actually all done. The separation
I
of the
mean-
darkness to the light, and the
And like a good
land
portion of the religions in this world depict a firmament. Like there's so many different
So does the
maps
government.
of it. Yeah.
So does the government.
All I gotta say is we
They-
haven't.
I don't know, guys.
Why can't we have tourist trips to Antarctica?
You're not allowed.
Antarctic Treaty.
There's that
It's too
treaty.
cold. And there's too
No,
many
it's
dangerous.
not.
Bro,
species
you played
there.
you say the that all the people that have no clue say, and it bothers me because I know you're better than that.
I'm running a podcast here, so you need to shut the fuck up.
Someone needs to be sane.
All right, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris. Don't ever call me that.
I'm running for president,
It's disrespectful to the patriot and American that I am.
and I come from a small town. country.
No, for real though. I mean, dude, it's round.
But my thing is,
it's round.
because I think of things to make people think. I don't care if you believe what I believe, but I want to make you think and question your own belief.
Okay, so let's
Because
let's
I feel like
actually-
you need to, and I do the same thing. Like if somebody
gotta-
has a take, so my thing is, you've never seen so your whole life you live in this life and you walk on land and you see the sky, but you've never seen the earth from out. You've never seen it. You've seen what they show you. You've never felt the movement.
So
and
does
this
that
and
mean that it's not real?
Well, you could say I speak from my experience. In my experience, I walk on a flat land,
You
right?
don't
mind if I step in here?
all the time, though.
Okay,
But
so
you've never seen you've seen it in real life. You've never seen real life proof of all NASA
There's-
pictures. They say it's public knowledge that they're all photoshopped.
okay,
that's
wait,
interesting.
Wait, hold on.
It's
Let me-
public knowledge that all NASA pictures are,
They-
are photoshopped.
They have to, yeah. They
Okay.
say that like they for some stupid reason they use big words to trick you and make you not question that they have to. That this is right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Not me.
non-Photoshop could mean many things, but one thing is for sure is that when they're showing you the planet from space, they're showing you through a lens that curves the Earth to look
fishbowl
like it's
theory, yeah.
straight.
Fishbowl
That
lens.
it's the fishbowl lens, right?
Listen,
Well,
I'm sorry.
You want to interrupt so badly. You're not allowed right now. Hold on a second.
I'm just mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would be.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is that when you go ahead and you put it through the correct lens, it shows it's the horizon. And by the way, they call it a horizon because it's a horizon. Not
Yeah,
it'd be called something else if it was round. It'd be called something else.
that's another thing with me. It's like what you actually see and experience, right? Like that. A lot of people are like won't believe in religion or God because they want to see the proof, right? People are very about the proof, but then they believe they're on
But
a
there is
floating,
but there is
a
proof.
floating thing circling in the
But
air.
there's proof that
But-
the Earth is flat.
But when you go
Yeah,
to the beach and you see, I've never seen anything more straight in my life.
So wait.
More
so-
flat in my life.
So they ran a test, right? They took a boat.
I
and
love that we're diving into
they
this.
took a boat
Mhm.
and they let the boat go out and they had like a pole with a flag, whatever. And apparently, if the Earth is round like they say it is, then when you go 7 miles out or 8 miles out or something like that, you're supposed to be able to see the curve. So it's supposed to be it's supposed to go below the horizon, and it wasn't doing that. The boat was actually out a lot further than that, and when you zoomed in with the camera, you were able to see it perfectly fine.
Bro, but when you are on the shoreline, like when we were in Mexico, if you see a ship out there and it's sailing straight out there, you're eventually not going to see it. If the Earth was flat, you would see
So
across
you-
everything.
So you really think like that's the boat like going around the bend?
But
It's just exiting.
Yeah.
It's exiting your eyesight. You can't see that. Far.
that's why if you go ahead and then you go with binoculars or you go with the lens and to continue traveling to see, you're able to see it. But if what you're saying is correct, then it's the light's not bending, or the image, the pixels are not bending because it's like communicating with the world's gravitational pull.
We gotta get a pilot.
I
on.
just want answers.
We gotta
man.
get a pilot on, bro. Every pilot I encounter, I ask him.
I want answers
I'm not afraid
because
to.
Pilots don't attempt to don't.
I want answers because why is there doubt? There shouldn't be doubt. We should know where we are.
But that's what. Think about it in leadership. That's what they want. That you want. You know,
Yeah,
they want you to be
the-
like the different views and creates fog. The fog piece.
that's the main point that I think you do get, but you don't want to. Like, this shit is all designed.
But that's the other thing.
It's all
If
designed
people-
to make you think a certain way and act a certain way and keep you from doing certain things and getting in their way and messing with their agenda and their money and who they got to answer to, you know?
if we knew that if people knew that the Earth factually was flat, more people would believe in a creator.
We're not gonna know.
That's
the
problem.
thing. Yeah.
That's a problem.
We're not gonna know until we get out there.
And we never will.
We might.
Never,
Think about it. Think
maybe
about
that's
how
what
If I ever get a chance to go out to space, I'm taking it.
they'll blatantly put things in front of your face. They do that. They do that through movies, through Hollywood. Think about The Simpsons. It's all a big joke. They put them in a freaking dome, like. And you could think about say like we're in this place where, God willing, we're in heaven, right? And we're looking back, and then this will all be minuscule, but you could have a laugh there when you're there, saying, "Wow, they did all this, serving the enemy, feeding his agenda, this and that." And not only did they do that, but they put it in front of your face with things that we look through to for entertainment to get through the life, and this and that. And there's something that Poe told me is like the truth will always prevail, right? That's just like a natural law or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
The truth always comes out, whatever it is. So it's like under whatever restrictions, if it is the enemy's work, he has to, for some reason, he has to tell you, like, for some reason, it has to be put out in front of you that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that happens with like a bunch of movies and this and that. Obviously, I sound a little crazy, but I'm enjoying this talk. I digress.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time that we kind of just come to an end with all this conversation because it's making me mad, man. I don't want to live in a world where, people fight about this. We should know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If we did know, there would be no fighting, and there needs to be divide and conquer. That's like, got to think of it on a higher scale. Like, that's what's going on. I mean, I can't agree with you more.
Yeah, but that's where like the peace comes in that you can agree to disagree, and that's what they've drove us away from the past 4 or 5 years. You can't agree to disagree. If you disagree, you're my enemy. Like, and you'll say hurtful things and terrible things and want to do terrible things, So, because like when I first started talking about this, people would really go at me for it, and I just, I stood my ground, but then I got too wacky with it. I still have my beliefs and I keep to myself. I'll talk to whoever wants to talk to me about it, but I stopped talking about it. But then everybody kept bringing it up.
Bringing what up?
The flat Earth, like, Feldman thinks the Earth's flat. And I'm like, I didn't bring this up. You guys brought that up. That should say something, that it bothers you or that you can't let it go or whatever.
What should bother us more is that this information of the world being round was completely a construct made by the higher ups and higher government. Okay, it is a pagan belief. It was created by the pagans. Go ahead, do a deep dive. You'll see that that's who like that. This kind of thought, the theory came from, and that means like, well, we know that our leaders, the leaders of the world, have lied to us. So, and they've lied to us, and they've done terrible things.
Think about it. The world wasn't a planet and this and that until America came around. No.
Wait, say that again.
I don't know about that, man. You might be losing
Help me
credibility.
Out. I'm making an assumption.
Say that one more time.
I don't know
who came up with that we're on a planet.
That we were on an Earth,
Pretty
like
sure
a round Earth,
to like Galileo.
Galileo.
Yeah, it's like the original like philosophers.
Galileo.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we could look it up if we really want, but we might be spending too much time on it.
I think we are spending a little too much on this.
I digress.
Truth it is, you can't believe everything you hear.
How do we get into that? You guys baited me into that to just showing the world how crazy
it happened.
We started talking about the planets.
Can't do anything about it.
I don't shy away from it, bro. But you've literally said before.
I go back and forth.
Yeah, I don't like how you're like taking this side, saying getting you mad. Like I don't like that.
I'm playing into what the people want.
You're being a little fugazi.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm being a professional.
Yeah, real.
Shut your mouth. Turn
Anyway.
on to the next topic.
Anyway,
can I talk a little sports?
Bro, you do what you want to do, boy.
Don,
Hit
it.
Can we hit on a little?
Alrighty. Chrissy Sports Talk is back. Thanks for joining me.
He gets excited.
Alrighty. We picked last week NFL Week 14 picks. All right, so we're gonna get into it. I'm sorry, 15, right?
16 round now. That was 15 last
Right,
week.
that was 15. So we're on. This is the Week 16 picks. All right, so Nick.
Well, no, this was week 15's picks, yes, that you're reciting.
Oh, right, I'm cooked. It's Week 15 NFL picks. So
You are cooked.
we're gonna go over to them.
You're cooked.
Shut your mouth.
You're cooked, Daddy.
Shut your mouth. Nick took the Kansas City Chiefs -4.5
Give it to me.
over the Cleveland Browns.
Give it to me.
They beat them. I think it was by like.
Let's go.
It was closer than it should have been.
Oh,
Patrick
the
Mahomes
tides
got
are
hurt.
turning, baby.
The Chiefs are 12-1.
I hit.
They're a great team, but they got some questionable things on
Why are
offense
they
going.
questionable? What's going on?
They can't score. They haven't scored more than 30 points all season. They're
still
just
gonna
getting
win
by
down to
because
the
they know
wire.
how to win big games. They know how to win games.
In the fourth quarter, really.
Yeah, they
I'm
know how
still-
to put away.
They're still
But Pat
trying to
Mahomes
say
is
they're
hurt.
in
They're still
trouble.
going to be a top 3 seed in the NFL. So Chiefs are rolling. Knicks rolling. Good win.
Was that
buddy.
2 in a row, baby?
Yeah,
Let's
attaboy.
go.
All right,
Come
we had the
on.
celebrity pick last week. Frank took the Arizona Cardinals over the New England Patriots. Smashed them.
Nice,
Good
Frank.
pick, Frankie.
Nice
Way to be,
pick,
man. Way to
brother.
be.
way to
1-0
be.
on the celebrity board. Donnie took the Tampa Bay Buccaneers +3
Hey, yo.
over the Chargers.
I told you, don't play
What
my
a
boy
pick,
Baker.
Dan.
Chargers got cooked.
Oh,
Everybody's eating this week. Give me more.
Mike Evans had a big week. He is a stud. He's on my fantasy team. He's hopefully going to win me the week this week. Let's go.
Devontae
Let's
Adams
go.
had a big
Let's go.
week, but we'll get
James
into that.
took the Dallas Cowboys +2.5 over the Carolina Panthers.
Give it to me.
They beat them. 30
That's
to
a
14.
pick, son.
30 to
That's a
14.
pick.
James is on a heater.
Tell me Chris is the only one that lost this week. That's what we all need for the seeds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah. Is he milking me
you know,
right now?
even Superman has his kryptonite. And my kryptonite may be picking against the Eagles because it doesn't seem to work out for me.
Let's go, baby.
The Eagles won 27-13
zap.
against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's big.
I put some other money on this game, lost it. Sad. Sad hours.
Yo, we
But
all.
it's all right because
we
there's
all
always
caught a
next
game.
week.
There's always next
We
week. Always
all
next week.
jumped up one game on Chrissy. How we doing? What's the standings?
You-
Talk to me.
You did. So after week 15 of NFL picks, the standings are now, let's see, I am 5-3. Donnie is tied for first place at 5-3.
Damn.
Nick is now 4-4.
Let's go,
James
baby.
is 3-5.
Give me that 500. We're all looking
Let's
good,
go.
son.
We're all looking good. So this is going to be our week
4-4.
16 picks. All right. Only got 3 more weeks
I need to win out.
coming
or
down to the
else-
wire. I got to make a smart pick or else I'm going to lose my own
Let
fucking
me see.
thing. here.
Which one did I say? For
that'd be
you?
embarrassing.
I
I
can't do
said
that. Titans.
Titans. Yeah. Let me
I'm
see the
going for the
Detroit
Titans.
line, Dan, because I was pretty confident.
James got the Titans. Really? You know they don't have Devontae Adams, right?
Oh, what a jerk.
They don't have Devontae
think-
Adams.
They traded him.
He's never a Titan, James. Don't listen to these fucking fools.
To
I
the
pity the fool.
I knew that.
Alaska
I knew that was
Bobcats.
happening. What? Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna
do
go for
someone
those.
else.
The Alaskan
No,
Bobcats.
no. Wait, I'm gonna. Can I see? Scroll down.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna pick this week.
All right, Dan, cut the music. I'm getting sick of it.
No, don't listen to him.
No,
Maybe if you
it's
have,
been a-
maybe
it's
if you
been
have,
a trip.
maybe you have other music, then that's just
No, no,
like
no.
a continuous loop.
It's been a trip. Just leave it.
No, don't listen to him. He doesn't have executive production over this podcast. Yeah, chipmunks, baby. Getting the Christmas spirit, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got to make some picks for the people, man.
All right, I'm gonna
Come
go.
on.
I got my boys this week. The Rams over the Jets.
LA Rams over the New York Jets.
Chris, give me
Always
Detroit.
safe
Give me
betting
Detroit
against
minus
the
6.5,
Jets.
baby.
Detroit minus 6.5.
Scroll
I
up,
think they're gonna
scroll
smash
up.
the Bears.
What was the spread on the LA?
LA was
Danny?
3.
Minus,
Minus
obviously.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
It's minus 6.5. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm riding. I don't even like any of the picks. Oh,
shit.
James, take the Chiefs, bro. Take the Chiefs.
It's an easy one.
Take the Chiefs if you don't.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Then they might not play. Patrick
What?
Mahomes might not play.
What?
What? Really?
Yeah.
Still,
Who the hell's their backup?
James.
Carson Wentz.
Oh, they still, yeah.
That's a good pick, James.
No, don't listen to him. He wants to win. Don't listen to him.
All right, don't listen to me. I don't care. Just trying to look out. You know what I'm saying?
Take the Giants to cover.
Well, let's stop telling him what to do.
No,
It's his
scroll,
pick.
scroll up, scroll
Don't
up.
take the Giants to cover.
Go with
It's
that
a
Eagles
bad
game.
idea.
Eagles-
All right, no, scroll down, scroll like oh, down.
This is a good one.
That's not a good one.
I'm taking Minnesota -3.5. I think that's easy.
I would take San Fran to cover
-3.
plus 1.5 against the Dolphins. You kidding me?
Wow, Jaguars versus Raiders.
Yeah,
That's
I'll do that. I'll do
That's a shit bowl.
I'll do the 49ers.
Yeah. Plus 1.5, they're gonna win.
They're underdogs.
I know.
Wow.
It's in Miami. That's why. Miami can't play in cold weather.
They can't. And they only play good against bad teams. So, yeah. Week
All right.
16 NFL picks. Good luck, gentlemen.
I like how this is coming along.
It's coming down to the wire. Yeah, almost. We started late, but made 8 picks so far.
I'm at 500. I can't ask for more. Yo, I'm thinking.
How does wait?
Did you mess this up?
No, you're 4-4,
Yeah, you can't do math. I forgot.
and James is 3
Coming
and
from
5.
you, Nick.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
What's
So
8 times 8,
a little bit more
We're
on,
just doing
on
addition,
the
brother.
sports ends of things.
Yeah, let's talk some
Um,
janks, bro.
The MLB stove is still hot. Still hot for the Yanks, baby.
Let's go.
Made some moves.
Fuck
Made
yeah.
some moves in the wake of the Juan Soto signing. All right.
Belly to the Bronx.
Yeah. Started off.
Belly
and
bombs.
Signed Max Fried. Huge deal. Max Fried.
Huge.
Max Fried is a stud pitcher. He's got since 2019 the second best ERA in all of baseball, right
He's a
behind
workhorse.
his counterpart now, Garrett Cole. So all things good for the Yankees on the pitching side. We've also got Devin Williams, freaking airbender, baby.
The wizard.
He's going to be a sick piece in the bullpen for him. And they just yesterday, right? It was yesterday. Yeah, traded for Cody Bellinger.
No, Tuesday it was.
First baseman, left fielder, center fielder for the Chicago Cubs.
Oh,
Former
yeah.
MVP, former Rookie of the Year.
NLCS MVP.
Yeah,
Whoa.
really, really good player. Is not Juan Soto, but
God bless.
Bless.
can play a hell of a lot better defense than Juan
you.
Soto. And it's not going to take one person to replace him. It's going to take many, and he's a good first step, definitely, in the right direction.
Yeah. Juan Soto's making around $50 million annual. Those three guys are going to be getting paid less than that, and we basically upgraded our team in 3 different places instead of one position.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and
right ball.
I like that. I like that Cashman can work. He actually, I saw someone saying this, that every year it's been sign someone big and then be crippled by your payroll. And that was the approach this year too, but it didn't happen. And I think it's a blessing in disguise because Cashman can actually use his resources, use the front office,
He can build a
and
team.
build a team, and not be just, have this umbrella of the payroll and having to pay these guys so much. And we still haven't. I mean, Max Fried, his contract is like 28 annual. I
They
think.
could make a trade. They could still make a trade for a second baseman, an outfielder, whatever it is, and sign a big time first baseman for $20+ million annually.
Yeah, we can still
year.
pay someone right now.
Yeah.
And the bullpen looks great. Starting pitching is great. Sad to see Nestor go, but it's like it was kind of time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of falling out of the rotation. He's a good pitcher for somebody else, and
Yeah. Nah, he's a great pitcher. I love.
he would have been
Nestor,
at the
bro.
back end of the bullpen. He would have been the 5, if anything.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I wish him the best of luck with the Brewers, and
Yeah,
he
but
he made like being a Yankee fan fun for a little bit for sure. man.
definitely did. We'll never forget Nestor Cortez. Never
Nasty
forget his
Nestor.
mustache, his
You know what sucks though?
fun wind-ups.
His last pitch as a Yankee.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so that's pretty much it
Can
on
we
the
make our prediction that we were talking about?
MLB thing. What?
of who we want to trade for?
Oh,
Because I feel like we always wanted to talk sports on the podcast because we would say things before they happen with the Yankees.
yeah.
And I don't know if these two would actually happen or one of the two, but I think we should put it out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, my number one, like, I think that they should make this happen, pull some strings, figure it out. It's probably out of nowhere.
Let
No
me
one's
see what
talking
his
about it,
contract is.
but it's Mike Trout. Mike Trout's one of the best baseball players in the league when he's healthy, but that's the problem. He's always injured. But he is, like, really, really good, and he's never really played in the playoffs. So if the Angels were looking to move him and, get something back for him and, try and move on.
Trout signed a $426 million deal for 12 years in 2019 and goes into 2030. So we'd only have him on the hook for 5 years.
I'm saying.
And he makes, I think, 35 a year. Let me make sure. I mean, you never know how it works, but
Yeah, but he's a great. Obviously,
426.
he's Mike fucking Trout. But I think that they should
divided
get
by
him.
12. Yeah,
then
he makes like 35 a
I
year.
think they should get
That's a
him.
healthy contract.
And I'm saying it. I'm going on the record.
Going on the record.
I want Pete Alonso.
I wouldn't mind
I want
the
Pete
polar
Alonso
bear.
too. He's
You do?
great
He is.
He hits home runs.
all the time.
He hits home runs.
Great center fieldman.
First base.
He's proved
base.
he's proved to be clutch. He bounced back like what he had to go through last year, and to have the playoffs that he did shows some
Yeah, man. And you know
some
what?
cojones.
That would make it full circle because we were watching that game, and we celebrated.
Yeah.
First time I ever celebrated for anything in a Mets game, going for the Mets, because I was like, "Yo, if Alonso gets up, he's gonna hit a home run." And
Yeah.
he hit a clutch home run, and that would be like, that's when we knew.
Bro, that was for his if he didn't hit that home run and the Mets didn't have what they had, he would be getting peanuts right now.
Yeah.
Like now he has there's teams bidding for him. I think that the year that he had and the year before definitely hindered what he's gonna get. But that home run definitely brought it back up.
Yeah, I just don't know what the projections are for how many years he's looking for. I haven't seen anything.
I think if you could sign him for a 3 to 5, anywhere in that range, I think
anything more than that could be a bad deal for the team.
I think if you give him 3 with high AAV and he just balls out, or give him 3 with an option after 2,
Yeah, or 3 to 4 or whatever.
and he just balls out.
Well, I said we saw Jake and John Boy shout him out, talking Yanks, talking how we don't need Arias. I said I think we could definitely use Arias. We need a second baseman or a third baseman. Makes it easier. You put Jazz at third. I mean, Arias is a batting.
It's just not sexy
He's
enough.
a batting title champion. Oh, it's very sexy. Guy that bats 300 every year.
It's not sexy
Oh,
enough.
I love it. Lefty bat in Yankee State. Just
Mike
send it.
Trout. Now that's sexy.
Both of them is just great. I think one of the two needs to happen because you still need more star power.
I think Mike Trout's gonna be a Yankee. I think it's gonna happen.
Dude,
Clip it.
I'm excited to see what Cashman does because now it's narrowing down. You have Bellinger and you have Jazz, so it's whatever the best deal you can get for third base or second base and center field and left field, and you pivot the other guy, and then first base too.
Can you give me a little scratch on the back real quick?
Oh,
bro?
sure,
Just,
brother.
right
But
there.
yeah, I don't know.
Right here.
And go to the left a little bit.
I saw this
right
thing.
there, dude.
How we doing, Pod?
It's irrelevant talking. I'm speaking.
Just a little bit to the right.
Nobody
Go down a
at
little bit.
home gives you where James is scratching your back, bro. You don't have to talk it into the
He's
mic.
moving his back to where he
More-
wants me to scratch him.
For the audio listeners.
So
Oh yeah.
Okay, don't be making those.
this is when I
sounds.
can't with you.
You ever just you just can't.
little nice
You
back.
gotta
scratch.
get a
Completely
scratch,
forgot what I was
Scratch,
gonna
scratch.
say, bro.
I don't think it was probably that
No,
important.
just shut your mouth.
Talking
real
about
quick.
getting deals on what, second and
because Mets fans are critiquing the moves we're making because we didn't get Soto, and it's I saw somebody said you better stop worrying about the Yankees because you guys aren't even looking like a top 3 or 4 team in the NL right now.
Bro,
did they
they
have to
might
say?
not be a top 3 team in their division.
Yeah,
They really should stop.
just to
worrying about the
recircle,
Yankees.
bro. Soto's such a sellout. The more I sit with it, I can't, bro.
Yeah,
If you wanted to be a Yankee, you could have been a Yankee. You didn't want to be a Yankee. You didn't want the
No.
legacy.
I'm okay with it.
No, I'm fine with
I'm
it.
good.
I'm fine with it.
See you later.
He's he's just
I'll hold the door
Oh,
for you.
He's a
This
Met.
is-
He's a
that's
Met.
it.
he's a Met. Yeah, he
I
chose it.
James, can I just real quick?
He
just
wrote his own
There it is
script.
again.
No, but Chris, I saw that. I don't know if this is true. Hey, Bucko, I'm talking to you.
What do I not have headphones on? I can't listen.
I don't know if this is true, but I saw that in his deal, like Cohen gave him these stupid, like things to accommodate him. He threw in apparently private, like a private jet or private transportation for his family to away games. I don't know if this is true, but if it is, it's crazy. And a clothing allowance for his mother. What?
That better not be true.
Can you look it up, Dan? Can we
Dude just
find that?
wants everything,
Bro,
paid for.
because like, and the free suite and what the
Bro, it's like
you're making
What are you spending?
almost $1 billion. You can't buy your mother clothes.
What are you spending that money on if you're not?
We're not signing your family, bro. They're signing you to play baseball. We're not signing your mom so she can freaking
Yeah, I mean,
buy
if that's,
whatever
if
clothes
that's
she
true,
wants.
and that's the type of person he is, I'm really glad the Yankees didn't sign him
You know, on a different
because that's
He doesn't understand the royalty of the Yankees, bro. If Jeter paid for it, you're paying for it.
yeah.
You're not better
you're
than
not,
Jeter.
You're not getting it.
Yeah. Dan, give me some.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the specific one, but this
you
is
know,
the-
if you think about like police officers, you know, like they get allowances for their uniforms and stuff. And I know like I'm maybe
Not for
it's
their mom, bro.
true, but like you know, you're operating in a different industry, different world, but like
Yeah,
allowances for
he
things
got
on
like
the
different.
side.
He really milked it out of the contract, if that's the case.
I mean, he got his. He-
Fuck
But,
'em.
but when it's a high stakes free agent like that, you have to throw in those amenities to really get them. Because this team didn't give me any of that, or this team,
yeah, it's like what are they willing to do?
But all that media about how the Yankees didn't treat his family right or this and that,
This is
that's
just a
just a
Reddit, though.
narrative, bro.
Yeah, that's
Because the
yeah.
Yankees are a class organization, and players talk about how they wouldn't trade their experience in New York for anything
Yeah,
because that's the type of organization we are. So
yeah, and Juan Soto said that the Mets are going to try to do everything that they can to win. I mean, the Yankees have been going bonkers.
it's not
this free
confirmed. It
agency,
says
so-
there, Dan.
No, it's not confirmed for the
The
family service, but
allowance
everything
for
else.
his mother. If that's the case, dude.
Well, but do you think that's probably like? What do you think?
I
is
mean,
true?
things get out, but like with this, there's been a lot of like that you can't believe too. So you never
Yeah,
know.
You never know.
But in a certain amount of time, it'll probably all come out. You'll find out.
All right, well, that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in, Chrissy Sports Talk. I'm going to swing it over to one of these guys.
A little sports talk. That was
So-
good. That
so,
was good.
Whoever wants to pick it up.
That was good. What is this?
Bro, I was watching this at 3 a.m. last night,
This is good.
seeing this kangaroo,
Kangaroo
just kick
tries
the
strong
bag.
kicks on a punching bag. Let me see this thing.
Oh,
Well, he's trying to stop it
That's a
first.
sex
is that his
move.
buddy behind him?
Wait,
I just wonder what he's trying to do. Like, what do you think he's thinking right
I mean,
now?
he hasn't seen videos of like Tyson hitting the bag.
He
so
might
he's
just
probably
be
thinking,
trying to
Slow
have
it
fun.
down, dude. Look how weird that is.
You might
Yo,
just be trying to have
kangaroos-
fun.
What do you think their
Kangaroos-
inner thoughts are like?
And then
think-
there's
I
this
think
one.
that-
Because they're very like personable animal.
Oh, they're
Oh, he's
they're
holding it
big-
with his
they can get-
arm, dude.
They got some biceps, bro.
They're strong. They're no joke. Look,
Yo,
he's jacked.
kangaroos give off like black people energy, and that's not any racial
Black
motive at all.
people, wait, what?
Look at him. He's like,
Black
yo, what's
people
up, bro?
energy.
Look.
Boy,
After
you
this
better
video,
explain.
look how he's standing, bro. You kidding me, dude?
Yeah, no, he's brolic.
You're
He's
not
brolic.
right. I'm not wrong.
He definitely benches more than me.
I up that kangaroo.
Kangaroo
You'll fuck up any
jacked.
animal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Except for a squirrel.
Whoa,
definitely.
where did that one go?
Look in the background.
No way. You're lying right now.
No, but the person falls out.
Oh,
bro.
what? Wait, let me see this. That guy did not
See,
go flying like
stuff
that.
like
That
this.
is right there.
No, he did.
Yo.
Stuff
I'm
like
dead,
this
bro.
is great for when the algorithm is good. Because like if Instagram or TikTok can just show me this like all the time, I love that. What do you got, Dan? No.
Oh my God.
No.
No
Oh my
way, bro.
So messed up.
Come back,
Oh.
buddy! Yay!
And it knows to come back to its owner
come
too.
on. Yoink!
Listen,
Yo,
if you're not on the
Aw,
YouTube,
that's
get on
kinda
the
sad.
YouTube, right? Or else you're
That's
just
sad.
listening.
that's
I don't know
like
what to tell
really
you.
survival of the.
No, we don't have to watch that. I was
want me to read it?
interviewing a
Alright.
person for tier 1 help desk 12 years ago. The
Well,
guy
this is
was
good
a
news.
few
My
minutes
bad.
late, no biggie. He had just about every certification under the sun, and he brought proof. He worked smart or walked smart.
He was
It's
wicked.
Oh, he was wicked smart, but he didn't have a car and was taking the bus. However, the job required you to have a car, as we had multiple locations. After I interviewed him, hold on, lost my spot. After I interviewed him, I talked to my boss, and she didn't want to hire him, but it was ultimately up to me. I thought it over, and I hired the guy. Best employee. Wait, did I skip a line?
Yeah.
Best employee I
Employee,
ever had. I picked him up and dropped him off and let him use my car to go off site for about a month, and then he bought a cheap car. He was 20 years old and was poor and just needed someone to give him a chance. So I did. He's awesome and now is a tier 3 tech and owns his own house and is married. You
Just-
son of
just-
a bitch.
just
We
by
need more
giving a
people
shot.
like you in this world.
Just by giving.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I always think about that, like for like people that are homeless too. You know, like a lot. I know sometimes they're involved with drugs and things, but like a lot of times I feel like they just have had a series of bad breaks after bad breaks, and literally just need someone to be like, "Hey, if you work hard for me, I'll pay you." You know,
Yeah, just one person.
like no funny business. You come on time. You look appropriate, and like they're capable of doing that. You know,
Yeah.
that's what like I sympathize with. You got to give people a shot. You know.
That's like the epitome of that Will Smith movie. What's that?
Yeah,
The Pursuit of Happiness. The
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good
I'm
stuff.
on the pursuit of
Um,
happiness. And I know.
So talking about that, right? And pursuits of happiness and ways to kind of like maybe be in that pursuit, right? I was thinking about something I want to share with you guys this week. I was thinking about
Share.
I forget exactly how it even came about, like in my head, but technically, you don't exist unless you're in the presence of somebody else.
False.
True.
That's like if,
a tree falls in the woods, did it fall?
Did I know
took the
that,
words right out of my mouth.
Did I-
Bear in the woods.
Did I
Don't
know?
smell like shit.
No
Did
one
I know
stepped
that-
in it.
Did I know that Tommy was alive before I met Tommy?
Did you know Tommy was gay too?
See,
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Wait, say it again.
I'm saying, unless you're in the presence of somebody else, you don't actually exist.
To them.
Yeah, but like you're saying, then by fact you do, but doesn't matter. I still don't know that.
So if you
many-
were the only person on this earth,
yeah, just kind of.
would you exist?
Yes.
If you were the only person that existed, and you don't have anybody else to
Share it with.
to share that with, or to say yes, that person exists, then that you're existing by your own standard or your own like.
You're right.
You
Wait.
can't live in a void.
But
Yeah, you're exactly you're in a void.
But oh, I got a cramp.
It's like that thing that test where if like you don't look underneath the
Schrodinger's cat. The
yeah
cat's neither dead nor alive.
that are alive, right?
But my thing is,
Forwards, I'm heavy.
we don't know people that are in Africa or in China, but we know they exist.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
we
what
know
he's
that,
saying.
but like true.
Because there's people there to know that they exist.
But like I'm talking about true, like I'm kind of bringing out the true meaning of togetherness. Like your value is only to the people that you know. Like your
Okay.
value, like think of it too. Like you go down to the singular. You're by yourself. You ever see somebody try to like be in a room for 100 days, either by themselves or with like one person? Like you see these contests, and
We should do that.
yeah, well. We might learn about each other real quick in
What do you
100
think would
days.
happen?
Yeah, well, hold on to that note. The one I'm saying is
Sorry.
that like you don't really you're technically, you don't exist unless you're in the presence of somebody else. If somebody can't go ahead and say this person is there, type of thing, just like think about it in that kind of abstract way. It's you don't really exist.
Yeah, because who's there? Who saw you or knew
Who's
you to
there
tell
to
the story?
who's there to validate it? Who's there to benefit from it? Who's there to value what you have to offer?
Right.
Like,
it kind of just shows that, you're not, if you're not doing it for somebody or for, something and using your full value, then,
yeah,
what's the point? What's the point to it?
Well, it's
the
like
value piece.
You're not
doesn't
even existing.
it's like without others, you are nothing. Almost not as dark, but right. Because
Well,
if
I
you're
mean,
trying to go togetherness from there, right?
yeah,
It's true.
along the lines, and it just kind of makes you think like, wow, like there is some real importance to being with people and engaging with people. So
Yeah.
Civilization, they can't thrive without, can't exist without togetherness.
right, wasn't made like that, and it's like, wow. So
It's
it's
the
like
law of love.
Whoa.
like being wow. Being MIA, like when you're missing from a group of people, your energy's missed. It's like we share something.
Mm-hmm.
You're experiencing that yourself. Your energy is going to die out. Like you're not going to really.
Yeah, I mean, I
Get a s-
find I'm that way. Like I like I like my alone time, but at the same time, others around me raise my vibes because I'm trying to, and I raise my vibes with others around me because I'm just. That's just how we are as natural.
Here's another
beings.
like false perception. Like this is like thing is like, so if I was to say that, you know, people like it's important to be validated. Everybody wants to be validated.
Mhm.
But like somebody that's kind of being snobby to what I'm saying would be like, oh, well, it's fine. Like I get validated by, my brother, my sister, this one, my best friend, and that's all I care about. But that's actually not true. You need that actual verbal validation from them, but you're searching for validation when you're out and about. When you go to work, when you're walking down the street, when you're going to a restaurant, you're looking at others, and it's intentional because you want to know your surroundings, but it's also
Yeah.
because you're looking for levels of validation. Somebody
Yeah,
might
it's
say that
natural,
no.
yeah.
Somebody might say no. I don't do that. No, you do. You do something like that on the scale.
Think
You
about
do.
how much you appreciate a compliment.
Yeah, that's where I was
exactly.
going with it.
So
yeah.
it's like, okay, well, I wasn't looking for it, but indirectly I was, because now I received it. Now that validation is something I'm going to go
Yeah,
home
I
with.
mean,
Yeah, it's just subliminally, like it's just what you look for.
Yeah,
Subliminally, yeah.
some compliments can just be like, "Oh, all right, yeah, I already knew that," or whatever. But you actually get like a really nice compliment, like that could make you feel really good. Not like coming from a bad way,
No,
or like
yeah.
that you're egotistical, or that you're like anything like that. It's just naturally how we are. It's how we're wired. I think.
Yeah, and that all goes back to the importance of togetherness. So I was talking, me and Danito were like kind of looking at a few things, and we came up with the 6 most important words that remind you of the importance of togetherness. So one of the first ones we came across was communication. Communication is the lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, communication, right? So everybody, we need to communicate. We need you need like that kind of like touches on the validation piece of it.
You got to
I
be
guess.
willing to talk to someone.
Yeah. And
100%.
if you don't have that, then
If you don't communicate, nothing gets done.
nothing gets done. Right.
Yeah.
Another one that we have here was what was it?
Kinship.
Kinship going beyond bloodline. So, we're all human. We're all
It feeds
We're
together.
all children of God.
children of God. We're all, we're all. I don't want to say. I want to say we're all in this together, but it's like that's
Oh, it is.
high school,
yeah.
middle school. That was,
Yeah, man. Like as you find your circle, like I don't know many people that like my circle is my family and no one else. And like for them, great. But for most majority of people, I think you have that group of people that are not your blood, but you consider family that you've been through with enough experience, enough memories that like, they do anything for you, you do anything for them.
Yeah, we're social beings. I mean, we saw how COVID affected us, so it's like having that bond between people and realizing that the brotherhood goes far beyond family.
I don't know if
Brotherhood,
I'm
sisterhood,
different, but
call it what
COVID
you
didn't
want.
really affect me, bro. I just did my thing.
We didn't follow the rules.
I swear, not to change. I'm sorry.
No,
to change
yeah.
up, but yeah, bro. I don't know. I did good in COVID.
No, I mean, I definitely think I did good in COVID too. I think that communication was definitely a little bit weird after COVID, for obvious reasons. But besides that,
Yeah, the whole not seeing the face thing was real weird.
yeah. So communication, okay. Kinship going beyond bloodline. We also then have here.
Is it V? Vulnerability?
Yeah, vulnerability. Wait, vulnerability is a lifeline. That's not
No,
correct.
it's a
Vulnerability is
strength.
what? Vulnerability is a strength. So vulnerability is a strength, but like a little bit more clarity on that one. It's like vulnerability is a strength, but you don't want to be weak. So it's more like the
Being
sharing
open.
of that. What is that? Dave?
Being open.
Being open to
Well,
sharing your.
with the people you can be vulnerable.
Not even
with
that.
is not a weakness.
Well, no, even being vulnerable with strangers is a strength because
Yeah.
everybody has like these safeguards up, thinking like, okay, can't share my information, but there's like small little iotas that you could share to show vulnerability of like that time you stubbed your toe, I don't know, the other day, and I do it every day. Like that's something that would be titled as stupid, right? That's something that somebody would want to be vulnerable about, but if they did, that kind of gives somebody, okay, well, I could relate to that. I do this stupid, but not everybody's always willing to
Yeah, it could
talk
be.
about
It could
those
be a
things.
strength.
Or
too,
even like
yeah.
Nick talking about flat Earth, like you're being vulnerable enough to open yourself to ridicule.
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
about it.
true,
Nah,
right?
that's not me being vulnerable. That's me being confident, bro. I'm just kidding. You're right.
Sometimes hand
You're
in
right.
hand, but
You're right. You're
yeah,
right.
no,
You're
for
right.
sure. Well, not to beat a dead horse, that one goes into Donito. What was the next one again?
That was the connection
Connection Wait.
between people.
Connection between. I don't have that one
No,
written
that was
down here.
that was the subtopic.
No, it was energy.
Energy is contagious.
Energy is contagious, and we talk about this walking into a room and how like one's energy, like, oh, you just lit up the room or what have you.
Yeah.
That's
Trying to be that.
yeah. I mean, that's another one that's extremely important.
I was saying like it connects because like with the
What are you gonna say?
with the vulnerability, it's like some people like you don't always have those positive vibes. You got to work yourself into it. Like you have to make that mindful effort into releasing and putting out those positive vibes. Like everybody has that own path and struggle in being that type of positive person.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a practice, bro.
Yeah, we talk about being the vibe. Talk about being that energy. You don't want to be that person that everybody forgets. You want to be the one that everybody remembers. And if you don't, but you still,
Yeah, especially with
share the positive energy.
they kind of tie all together, like communication, togetherness, vulnerability, and the energy. Because, like, I don't know, I just thought back of like how I've grown, like the past, like I'd say probably like 2-3 years ago, like I never really talked to anyone about anything. I just bottle up everything. And I think ever since I started like with baby steps doing that, and now it's like to the people in my circle, I'm like an open book, and I've had so much growth like from that. I feel like,
That's power.
but it's a practice,
Yeah, it is a practice.
I do it with my customers all the time.
Do you feel anything
Be
about
that
that,
guy
Chris?
that just like
Practice
harps on their
is
customers. They're trying to eat their
in
food.
the details.
No, I
Like,
try to
this
get
guy
out,
fucking
but
never leave.
Practices in the details. All right, we have two more here. Not to,
drag it out.
yeah, but it is empathy. Yeah, empathy is the foundation, and actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder.
Yeah, I mean, without empathy, you can't, because you're not going to always get along with everybody, right? So you have to have empathy for other people's situations, and that could form a bond.
Yeah,
Right?
100%.
That connects people.
Yeah, and I mean it being the foundation, empathy being the foundation, that gives notice to everybody has human integrity. You know, that's not something that's given. That's something that you have as a human. Like that's just what you have. So realizing that and walking with empathy could kind of help direct a better and better engagements. And then, you know, yeah, actions speak louder, right? You know,
What do we always say?
always, you know, it's about what you do, not about not
It's
about
the golden rule. What are you doing, bro?
I don't know, but Cristo is exploding
Fucking
right
pen,
now.
man.
Tantrum in your seat like a child.
You need a new one?
No, I got one. Good.
You know, you throw the most down here, you don't clean any of
I
it.
don't clean up.
Well, those
Sick of this.
those are them. We should probably hop into Nico's notes because
I don't want to end so abruptly on your thing. I like it.
Nah, well, no, we talked about it.
Well, I'm doing a drawing, so I need you to do more.
What the? You can't just start to do a drawing. It's
Coming up with a new logo, bro. It's nice.
The Nico's
Nick.
notes. Nico's notes. Totes. Nico's notes. It's Nico's notes. Totally Nico's notes.
Thank you.
Whoa.
All right, lock in. Everyone take a deep breath. This thing on. What do you hear? What do you say? Welcome back to another edition of Nico's Notes.
How we doing?
It's good timing. I'll take it.
Can I tell a story?
You can in the notes, but not as the first thing on the notes. Okay,
No.
is that fair?
Okay.
Wow, the timing is impeccable. Listen. I don't know why I listen. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Sit down. Stand up. Take a breath.
Hold on.
Why are
This
these
is Nico's commands now. I thought Chris said that. Don't use that one anymore.
I did say
Okay, you did?
Yeah.
it.
Oh. I thought Dan fucking pressed it twice. All right. We'll kick it off with a fantasy update. You know how it goes. Good news, man. And maybe the fantasy updates are what's keeping me alive. I'm in the semis, bro. In the semifinals.
Wow, man, you're sticking it out.
I took out who did I play last week?
Rob,
No, I'm playing Rob this week.
you said last week.
Oh, I did beat Rob. Yeah. Took out Rob. Rob Scorbibbles. Good fight. Team went off whopping 160 points. I would have beat anyone last week. And the boys went off. Devontae Adams, your boy, 42
man.
points. Locking it up for me. Chiefs defense, 20 points. You got to love it. But the projections are good. It's, I'm at peace with it, whether I win or not. Obviously, I want to win. But I'm glad this is the furthest I've been in this league, which is it's a competitive league, And there's not many moves for me to make. I'm just playing my guys, and they got to ball out. And we'll see. Maybe I'll be in the finals next week, man.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you. So,
What's going on?
I didn't have too many notes, but, I always come up with something for my my notees. Something happened. They tried to cancel the notes.
Who?
I received an anonymous email to my personal email.
No way.
It was basically slandering my notes segment in my podcast, in our podcast.
To your personal email?
Yeah.
You're
Ooh.
lying.
It was something B. Richie. Or something like, no, I'm kidding. I'm making it up.
You want to make it? I was gonna say what?
But they tried to cancel the notes, and you can't cancel the notes. And as I thought about it, kind of like when like in the shows they do like flashbacks and like through all the moments, and I was like, the notes are definitely. There's definitely been a lot of things said during the notes that could make someone want to cancel them. But cancel culture is dead, so that's not happening. I have a question and I have a statement. We'll start with the statement.
Okay. All right. What do you
Excuse
got?
me, I got to get rid of this thing. Just beware of the crazies, man, during the holidays, dude. Everything's amplified. Everyone's spending more money, has more plans, has to do more things, has to eat more, got to get more food, this and that. Everybody's crazy right now. You got to be careful whether you're backing out, driving, whatever you're doing. Just be on alert. But also keep it in mind that to get through it, you have to empathize for those people. And people are going through it. Holidays aren't the same for people if they lose a loved one, or just hard times, or if not having family, or whatever it is. There's a lot. Everything's amplified during this time, and that it's really like it's supposed to be a good times, all good vibes, family, all that. But it can be the opposite for a lot of people. And it's tough. Within a week, you got Christmas, which is like the biggest holiday, and then less than a week, here we go. It's next year,
New
So
Year's.
it
Yep,
is a
that's
little.
it. It's
It's
crazy.
kind of like a hectic time.
It's
crazy.
It's a whirlwind of emotions, and then I don't know. I think differently, obviously, but people, whether you stress about where you're at, you want to be in better situations and be better and this and that, but try to be better than you were yesterday. A little baby step. It's easy.
Yeah.
But because then the whole New Year's resolution and this and that, people really get on themselves. And I feel like in the winter and the bad weather, it's dark out at 4:00. It's easy to fall into, a little slump of the blues, But you got to get through it. And
You got to keep
just-
the
Holiday blues.
you got to keep the Christmas spirit at the forefront.
Yeah, I think I
Always.
think Christmas music helps.
Keep the Hanukkah candles burning.
It does keep it
Yeah.
at the forefront, and don't
And your
lead
Kwanzaa
with the I would say Christmas empathy.
Christmas
Hmm.
empathy.
Have empathy, but have it with some Christmas oomph behind it.
Holiday ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy time, but we're already halfway there. Christmas is
It's almost
less
there.
than a week.
Less than a week.
It's right there.
It's go time.
You just be with your loved ones.
Boom,
Tell the people
boom,
you love them. You
bang.
love them. You make the best of it. Make great memories. Have great experiences. Have great food. All that good stuff.
Especially great food.
The How We Doing podcast. Wish you, your family, and your loved ones a How We Doing Christmas
How we doing Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
and all the other
That
holidays?
sounds good.
It does.
Excuse me a second.
Go ahead, take a sip of the White Keeks. That's right, White Keeks.
You used to be a professional. What
Dude,
happened?
What do you mean?
You taking water breaks? You spitting? You freaking.
All right. It's been a long pod, bro, but I've been drinking Waiakea all day. I had one from last night from the gym left over, brought it to work, bought another one on break, brought these for the pod. I'm just a well-oiled machine right now.
You're
Blood's
going.
flowing, oxygen's hydrating to the cells. It's fantastic. It's
Way to be,
fantastic. So yeah, take that message with you and enjoy the holidays. You make the best of them, and be aware of the crazies.
Yeah.
It's almost, it can be like overwhelming and too much. But I'll do this thing where I remove myself and I'm like talking to a customer on the phone. I'm like these people are bugging out. Just it's not that serious. It's okay. But anyway, we'll move on.
You forgot my sauce.
What was the best Christmas gift you ever received?
On the spot.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
On the spot
For
like
me,
that.
I think I
I'll
know
just go.
mine.
I'll just go first.
Go ahead.
Was when Dad got me. When Dad got me that car, the
It was on the
Nissan
front
Altima.
lawn.
Was it Nissan Altima?
It was an Ultima, yeah.
Yeah, it was Altima.
Wasn't it Papiani's?
1999. No, 19. Was it 1990?
I think it
It
was.
1999. Yeah, that was.
It was Papiani's or something? Or no?
Excuse me. Pop and
Was
Grandpa
it?
Nick.
Uncle, yeah.
Oh, it was Uncle Nick's.
Uncle Nick.
Yeah, and Helen's husband.
Yes, you're right. You got it.
I remember. I'll never forget that, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, for those of
I
you who
imagine
don't
that
know,
Sam was salty. I bet Sam was like, what the fuck?
you got a nice whip, bro.
It was nice.
That's a
It was
vivid
nice.
memory of mine. I don't know why. Our father, who art in heaven, our father is it's something he's very good at and he enjoys, is how he delivers gifts.
Yeah.
It can be, he'll make it very big and surprise you, or it could be very belittling, like, oh, I didn't really get you anything, I remember one year, what my story for this is, I think it was my 6th their 7th birthday. I don't know what birthday it was, but my dad, he got, the box in a box trick. She's probably hit you all with that one for sure, right?
Oh
Yeah.
So he made me like open a bunch of boxes, and it was like something like nothing. And I was like, okay.
Wait, dad did that? And
Yeah,
was
like you
nothing.
didn't really get me
It was
anything.
like a prank.
And then he was like, Nick, get the tray out of the stove or something like that. And I was a Nintendo DS, bro. And that was probably like the best gift I got when I was a kid. That not for Christmas.
Yeah,
I just remember that because he put the car on the front lawn.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how he pulled that off.
I mean, probably
went out there
in the middle of the night.
He told me, he said he parked it across the street because that house was up for sale or something. Nobody was using that driveway, so he parked it there in that driveway for like.
And then there was a big
whatever.
bow on it.
And then he went out and got it and drove it on the lawn and told you.
Yeah,
What
I
did
forgot
he did something for you too, no?
I remember.
Oh, with the catcher's gear.
Yeah,
He made you think
that
you were
wasn't
in
Christmas.
trouble.
Yeah, I came over from
He's fucked
school, and he like made me think. He's like, your grades are terrible. He's like, your teacher called, blah 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 blah. He's like, you're grounded. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not even doing anything. And like, he sent me to my room. I got to my room, and there was brand new catcher equipment.
Yeah,
on my
I'll
bed.
never forget that, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, I was literally crying,
Mm-hmm.
like, because he grounded me. And there was catcher equipment on my bed. That was awesome.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was probably the most surprised I've ever been.
That's like
As a kid, I guess.
if dad grounded you, like if mom grounded us, we weren't really grounded, which was good. But if dad grounded you, it's like going to the hole in prison. Obviously not as drastic. It's probably messed up to make that analogy, but like it was no video games, no phone. You're in your room. You can't go outside. You can't play. You can't even leave your room. It would be. I remember I'd walk to the door and talk to mom. When are we having dinner? So I could just get out of the freaking room.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was crazy.
Like a freaking prison, dude. Not that, I was only really grounded like a couple of times. And then the one time he grounded us because we broke a piece of the siding that like probably was like not even recent. He just noticed it and assumed it was us from playing with the ball or whatever outside. Yeah. Get in your room, da da da. And it was like the Super Bowl is tomorrow, and the Giants are in it. We're like, we're not gonna be able to watch the Super Bowl.
Imagine he did that.
Then he let us out though. But
Let us out.
I think the best gift I ever received was probably because it's not really the material of what it is. It's the opportunity it gives you, or like what it leads to, it or the impact it has on your
I enjoyed
life.
Guitar Hero. Getting Guitar
I
Hero.
always think about that
Guitar
one.
Hero
That
is
was great.
The best.
No, the best gift I probably got was the keyboard, man. It was my first keyboard. It was my first real musical instrument. And that's what led to us really forming a band with Breeze, because Breeze got his Squire Strat same year. It's like it was meant to be.
Certainly
I got a keyboard, you got a Strat, Chris, you got
I
a
had a
treadmill
treadmill.
to bang the drums on, and we just went.
That's it.
But yeah, looking back on that, like I remember Dad had the piano in his house and playing it. Piano's like a toy for any kid because it's so cool.
Yeah.
And then I remember I must have said I want a keyboard or something, and once you plant that and Dad said you want some kind of musical instrument, all right, there you go. No, and that really changed my life because that's what started all of us playing music. And honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I didn't have music, I don't think I'd be here. And I think that's the best gift I ever got.
What about you, Donito?
Bro, I'm trying to think. Like,
That's
honestly,
a good question, right?
Yeah, but like us three, like me, you, and Chris, our birthdays are right around Christmas. So it's like I would always get the most expensive thing for my birthday,
But
and then I would get like clothes.
You could use a birthday thing too. Yeah.
It's got to be the Xbox then, bro. That shit got me into
The 360?
Yeah, 360. That was the first thing that got me on.
Do heavy.
Too heavy.
I remember getting the PS3 too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool.
We
gift.
couldn't hook it up to the internet. Yeah, I mean, Dan, Xbox was a big thing in like us staying close too.
Yeah, that's
Because
what
when you
continued our
left,
friendship.
MacArthur, like we're like, yo, let's play Xbox. Like we were still able to play Xbox, and that's how we
That was the gang.
stood up on our chops and chilling and this and that.
Yeah, and
But-
now we don't even play together anymore. We still chill.
I don't really play. Yeah. What about you, Chris? You did, or is it the kid?
You said the
Guitar Hero
Oh, Guitar Hero.
or the Catcher's Equipment. Yeah.
I remember, bro. Guitar Hero. You guys were so pretty ironic, right? You guys were so good at Guitar Hero, and I couldn't do it at first. I was like trash. I remember it's when I used to get really angry as a kid, and I got so worked up about it on Christmas, like
I remember bringing it to your house.
yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
we
yeah.
used to grind Guitar Hero,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I remember we brought it. That was like trying to get us not to bring it.
Mhm.
It's like, we either staying here or I'm bringing it.
But
yeah.
turns out I couldn't play the video game, but musically,
All right, you want to metal?
No,
Most,
right.
move on with
most
the notes.
gifted son musically. But we'll leave it at that.
It was less
Um,
buttons. You couldn't do that.
But I used to only use my 2 fingers,
It's
and I'd do the
madness.
3.
That's madness.
Yeah, but Guitar Hero it doesn't really emphasize whether you could play an instrument at
No.
all.
No,
Oh.
definitely not. It's just
Because
but it is nice.
I still can't play like the expert mode or whatever with all 4 or hard. I can't do that shit. I mean, I probably could. It's been a while, but
It
certain
is
type
like
of
the coordination of like hitting the string and
Yeah.
like,
that's really it.
but
Yeah, but that's what gifts are about, man. You want a gift that leads to something that gives someone an opportunity. That's why I love getting Alexander gifts.
gifts are opportunities.
Gifts are.
Yeah, man. When I pray, I mean that's one of the main things I thank God for is all the opportunities He's given me and my family in this life, and it's one of the most powerful blessings I think we receive from Him is that He has given us so many opportunities, and He'll always continue to give us opportunities in this life.
Yeah, man.
Every day.
There's nothing that could beat that.
It's all you could ask for too. That's gonna do it for Nico's notes. Thank you for joining me. That's gonna do it for the How We Doing podcast. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Woo!
Have a
Wow,
Merry Christmas,
wow.
though.
Merry Christmas, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Happy New Year to you all.
Take it.
This episode will be
I
dropping
saw Mommy
on
kissing
Saturday the 21st.
Santa Claus.
So we won't get another episode out to you before Christmas.
Yeah, so
So-
enjoy the day with your family.
Yeah, no, so just take it. Shut
Yeah.
the f up, please.
He's got this. He got this.
Enjoy the day with your families. Cherish it. Make sure that
Gotta cherish.
you don't leave on any moment. What's the word?
left.
You don't leave any moment
Untouched.
untouched. That's a good word. Dan.
Good finish on that.
Yeah, cherish it. Cherish the times you have
Yeah, be
with your
present.
loved ones,
Pun intended.
and it's all about giving. For me, I like giving gifts more than I like receiving gifts.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah, man.
Not anything really. We don't got your TV.
We've had a mutual agreement since
nice
we were,
TV.
It's all good. Birthdays, we could do something.
yeah, I mean, I got you a better gift than you did for me on my birthday.
What did I get you for your birthday?
I don't know.
I got you Top Golf.
You got me Top Golf. I paid for your massage.
Fair enough.
All right, fine.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I'll
thanks
take
for
a
watching us.
massage.
Thanks for listening. James, do you have anything to say to
No,
the people?
You wrapped it up very well, brother. So,
All right.
It's
we're
been a
good.
trip.
That's great.
Been a drip.
Been a
It's
drip.
great.
Been
It's
a
been a
drip.
great hour and a half with you guys. If I'm right, let me know in the comments.
I think you are.
I'll talk to you guys next week on the How We Doing podcast for the new year out.
We'll talk to you.
Big
next
things
week
coming up
on the
on
How
the
We
new
Doing
year.
podcast for the new
How
year.
we doing?
Right?
Episode 88 coming at you next week.
Come and get it. Leave a
Bye.
comment, like, subscribe, share, email, comment. What's for dinner?
All that.
Tell your friends. Dan, play the music.
Hold a dough.